Daniel had been staring at his phone for nearly a minute, trying to process the message that had just popped up. His wife, Melissa, had texted him, "I'm going on vacation with my ex. Don't be jealous." At first, he thought it had to be some kind of joke, maybe a prank. But Melissa wasn't the joking type when it came to her ex. His hands trembled as he read the words again, and the casual tone burned him more than the message itself. She hadn't asked. She hadn't explained. She simply informed him, like she was letting him know she was going out to buy groceries. When Melissa came home later that evening, suitcase already half packed, Daniel was sitting calmly at the dining table. He didn't yell, didn't accuse, didn't even question her. She expected a fight, maybe even begging. Instead, he looked up and said, "If that's what you want, go ahead." Melissa raised an eyebrow, clearly surprised. "You're not going to make a scene?" "No," Daniel replied. "Why would I stop you from doing what you've already decided?" Melissa gave a smug little smile and walked away, convinced she'd won some silent battle. But Daniel wasn't broken. He was planning. The next morning, while Melissa finished packing and bragged on the phone to her friend about finally living again, Daniel made a few quiet calls. He contacted a lawyer, explained everything, and within hours had divorce papers drawn up. Then he went to the bank and moved half their joint savings into a separate account, money that legally belonged to him. He wasn't about to fund her romantic getaway with another man. By the time Melissa wheeled her suitcase out the front door, Daniel was already a step ahead. He kissed her on the cheek and said, "Enjoy your trip. Don't worry about me." She laughed, tossed her hair, and left without looking back. 2 days later, Melissa was sipping cocktails by the beach with her ex, posting pictures online of their amazing escape. What she didn't notice were the hundreds of comments underneath. Daniel had shared the photos too, but with a different caption. "My wife decided to go on vacation with her ex. While she's enjoying herself, I'm moving on." The post went viral in their small town. Friends, co-workers, and even some family members saw it. Some expressed sympathy, others outrage. But the message was clear. Melissa's betrayal wasn't a secret anymore. When she finally returned home, suntanned and smug, she walked into a house that felt strangely empty. The living room furniture was gone, Daniel's belongings cleared out. On the kitchen counter sat an envelope. Inside were the divorce papers, a bank statement showing the split of their funds, and a short handwritten note. "You wanted freedom. Now you have it. I won't be jealous. I'll be free too." Melissa's hands shook as she read. The power she thought she had over him crumbled in an instant. She had expected him to wait at home, bitter and broken, but instead he had rebuilt his dignity and walked away without a fight. Panic set in. She called him over and over, but he didn't answer. She sent desperate texts, apologizing, promising it was just a fun little trip and that she still loved him. But Daniel never replied. He had blocked her number and moved into a new apartment across town. In the weeks that followed, Melissa's glamorous story unraveled. People whispered behind her back, friends distanced themselves, and even her family looked at her with disappointment. She had gambled her marriage for a fling, expecting Daniel to cling to her, but he had shown her something she never expected: strength. Daniel, meanwhile, started a new chapter. For the first time in years, he felt peace. And as for Melissa, she learned the hard way that when you treat loyalty like a game, sometimes the person you think you control is the one who walks away, leaving you with nothing but regret.